Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our new lesson. Why do we fall ill? Before starting this lesson, can you imagine in some place if there is earthquake, if there is landslide, if there is flood, how these natural calamities affect the health of the people? Their immediate effects are many, and their after effects are many, and these cause diseases to many of us. Now, what is health? Health is the state of proper functioning of body and mind. Anything malfunctioning at the level of the cells or cell organs or organ system can be caused by various agents and factors. We all know that our body is made up of basic unit, that is cell. Cells are made up of variety of chemical substances like protein, carbohydrates, fats and lipids and so on. Now in cells something is always happening. Even in the cells that do not move, there is repair going on. New cells are being made in our organs or tissues. There are various specialized activities going on. The heart is beating, the lungs are breathing, the kidney is filtering the urine, the brain is thinking. All these activities are continuously going on, and all these activities are interconnected also. Now, what happens? Suppose one of the activity is not functioning well. Suppose if the kidney are not filtering urine, poisonous substance will accumulate. Under such condition, the brain will not be able to think properly. Now, for all these interconnected activities, energy and raw material are needed from outside the body. We need some raw material from outside the body. In other words, food is necessary for cell and tissue function. Food is necessary for cell and tissue function. If we are not getting good food, then one and the other way this will affect our cell and tissue function. Anything that prevents proper functioning of cells and tissue will lead to a lack of proper activity of the body. One, this is the one factor, and other factor is these could be infections by microorganisms, stress, or any other agent leading to the state of illness and health failure. This condition is known as disease. Now, in order to understand and ensure smooth functioning of our body, we must understand the various aspects of health and disease. Now, what is health? What is health? Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being. You should be well physically, you should be well mentally, and you should be well socially. It is not merely the absence of disease or infirmity as defined by the WHO. Thus, being healthy means that one should feel good physically, mentally, and socially. This is the definition of health. Now, what is the significance of health? Good health has following advantages. If we are healthy mentally, physically, and socially, it has many advantages. First of all, it increases our working efficiency. If we are healthy, suppose we are mentally not healthy, our mind is not stable. While doing one work, we will think about another work. That will decrease our efficiency in doing a particular work. So, if we are healthy physically, mentally, and socially, then it will increase our working efficiency. It helps us to perform various activity at our best. If we are not healthy, we will do the activity, but we will not do it at our best. It helps us to cope up with the social and mental pressures without much difficulty. A mentally weak people, a physically weak people, a socially weak people, he will not cope up with the social, mental, and physical precious. And if we can able to manage, if we can able to manage all the pressures of the life, then our life will be joyful. That means if we are healthy physically, mentally, and socially, our life will be joyful. Now, there are personal and community health issues. The health of every individual depends on the health of every individual depends on his personal habits, economic status, and physical environment. Personal health refers to the overall well being of an individual. But human beings live in communities. We all know that we live in communities. So, but human beings live in communities. Therefore, the health of community is also an important factor for an individual's health. Community health refers to the maintenance, protection, and improvement, overall well being of the whole community in which an individual lives. Various factors that affect an individual health are social environment. First is social environment. Our physical environment is decided by our surroundings, the place where we live, that is, villages, towns, or cities. It is an important factor in our individual health. Then, public cleanliness. The possibility of poor health increases if no agency ensures that garbage is collected and disposed. Open drain water lying stagnant around us also causes health issues. Therefore, public cleanliness is important for individual health. Then, good economic conditions and jobs. Hygienic food can be earned by doing work. But if we want to do work but there is no opportunity for doing work, then how we will work? For this, work opportunity should be available. This will ensure good individual health. Social equality and harmony. In order to keep ourselves healthy, we need to be happy. For being happy, we should be satisfied. Satisfaction can only be achieved by social equality and harmony. For this, we should maintain good relation with our society. We should not mistreat each other. These are the factors. These are the factors which affects the individual's health. Now, there is a lot of difference between healthy and disease free. Healthy and disease free. The word disease, that is disturbed ease. The word disease, that is disturbed ease, means being uncomfortable and not at ease. Disease has a specific and particular cause for discomfort. However, being disease free does not necessarily means being healthy. If you are disease free, it doesn't mean that you are healthy. It is something very different. We can differentiate between the two conditions. Healthy means it is a state of complete physical, mental, and social being. But disease free, it is a state of absence of discomfort of body parts and their functions. Now, health, it depends upon the individual as well as on the physical and social environmental factor, as we have studied earlier. It depends upon the individual as well as on the physical and social environmental factors. But disease, it is related to the individual only. A healthy person will be disease free, but a diseased person can be healthy or unhealthy. Healthy person is energetic and able to perform all the work, but performance of a disease free person depends upon the environment and personal attitude. So, we should know that being disease free doesn't mean healthy. Health is something very different. It is well being at mental, physical, and social level.